welcome. This is Gulia Karimova. You are watching AUCA TV with all the top news for today. AUCA opened doors to talent. 7 vocalists compete in stream song contests to win a chance for higher education. 3 first-place winners of the contest will able to enter the university with tuition fee reduced by 50 to 85%. The winner was Aydan Nusvalieva, an 11th grader at School 29. Adalet Shailobek-Tegin took 2nd place and the last prize went to Danyar Tanaliyev. Seven youths competed. The winner amazed the jury with a strong vocal style. Although Aydan stood out competitors, all the contestants were very strong performers.
Мне кажется, во мнении мы никто здесь не разойдемся, ни жюри, ни те, кто здесь присутствовали.
It was very hard to decide on winner. All were great, but there is something about the girl which won. She is just so outstanding.
Мне кажется, очень артистично и очень...
The range of songs varied from modern songs to folk songs. They were sung in English, French, Spanish and Russian. Some students thanked parents with their songs and others honored their own idols, such as Frank Sinatra. All winners plan to enter AUCA soon.
Я вообще-то, честно, не ожидала, что я займу первое место.
I didn't expect to receive first place, because all competitors were very talented people. Seems like everyone deserved first prize.
Мне кажется, наверное, каждый достоин первого места.
The annual Best Buy auction was a part of the show. Professors contributed items for the auction that helped to fund the spring scholarship. This rewards the most active students and encourages social contribution. Pavel Konovalov received a scholarship as Best Athlete, Altanay Murzabekova as Best Volunteer and Yana Tahuddinova as Best Activist.
I emphasized that I'm going to apply it directly to spend it for the tournament purposes, not for myself, because the annual budget is quite low. So I think it's quite a nice opportunity.
So everyone, faculty, current students and even prospective students were united in this stream of AUCA fun self-expression. Nargiza Ryskulova, Vitaly Sырцов, AUCA TV. 60 years old anniversary and 40 years of art photographing job. Alexander Fedorov's successful art photography presented his striking photograph in the City Art Gallery. Alexander Fedorov opens the doors to his black and white photo exhibition in Auca Art Gallery. In this art gallery, Alexander Fedorov, the famous art photographer of Kyrgyzstan, is presenting his photo works, which is dedicated to his 60-year-old anniversary. Fedorov worked in cinema more than 30 years. He has an extensive archive of portraits of famous artists, actors, writers, landscapes and children. He uses panoramic photos to show the filmmaking process.
My dad gave me as a gift my first photo camera. At that time I was 10, maybe 11 years old. Since that time I'm still interested in photographing.
His striking black and white photographs hang on a white wall. Others are publishing his photo album, now on sale in the city bookstore.
My friends wanted me to present my photographs in the art museum. However, I decided to conduct my photo exhibition in the small art gallery and also to publish my own photo album with more than 130 photographs in it.
The exhibition will continue until March 27th. The fans of art photographing have a chance to personally meet Alexander Fedorov and see his wow photographs. Gulia Karimova, Vitaly Sырцов, AUCA TV. In Sport Palace, Central Asian basketball team from USA competed for a spot in international competition. Golia Karimova is reporting right now. World Sports reached Bishkek in March 15th with the Nowruz 2009 International Basketball Tournament. Teams from Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan and United States competed for a spot in international competition. As Latin Action, team from USA, played against the Guinness 29, team from Kyrgyzstan. Guinness 29 began international competition with its first debut game in Bishkek Sport Palace.
It's a fascinating game. I mean, you can see how many people out here, and I think all the fans who will come here tonight will not be disappointed, and they will see a real basketball.
As the first quarter ended, the Americans led 22-20. Guest team appeared to be more skilled and fast. Justin Cecil, the AIA player, shared with his impression after the first quarter.
You know, they're playing extremely well. When we played them, they're very well coached, a lot of disciplined guys. They made their shots, they played good defense. So, you know, it's going to be tough. Hopefully we'll get a second chance in the championship to play against some of them. And I hope we can, you know, come out a little bit stronger and give them a run for their money.
American team came to Kyrgyzstan with a strong motivation to win the competition and to see how the Central Asian teams play.
I expect us to win this game since we're up by a lot of points. I expect for us to win the rest of our games and win the championship. That's what I expect.
The seats were filled with foreign and local fans, including AUCA students.
So I like this game very much. Very good teams, and I was fan of American team. So they're very high and very active guys. So I like this team.
For me, Guinness 29 was the best. So I like this team very much because a lot of my friends playing there. So I'm the fan of Guinness 29.
Although the American players ended the game with a high score, the Guinness 29 were impressive. Tournament lasted 5 days and ended on March 20th. Golia Karimova, Vitaly Surtsov, AUCA TV. The initiated group of AUCA students organized a musical band, the All Square, the mixture of rock, jazz, blues and different improvisation. Alexander Revna is reporting.
The All Square, with a band of original people, came into being in 2008. The AUCA freshman students, Kurmangaliyev Arman and Margarita Skachila, under a strong desire to create something new and unusual, decided to unify their talents.
Our name is connected with this university and our band belongs to it. As you know, AUCA is located at the All Square, and we decided to name it the All Square because it was created here.
The All Square consists of 6 players: Arman Kurmangaliyev, Maxim Kataev, Stanislav Karpov, Margarita Skachila, Ivan Masyagin and Alexei Boldarev. 7 people gather in CH1 every Monday and Thursday in order to devise a new song, music, to rehearse old compositions or just to bring them to perfection.
Вдохновение приходит во время, как аппетит во время еды.
Inspiration always comes as an appetite during the dinner. Somebody has an idea, the other one tries to implement it. It's a common working process.
Кто-то что-то добавляет и как-то, не знаю, само собой выходит.
The All Square members write songs and every musician has 2 or 3 songs of their own composition. The Loneliness, written by the band's vocalist Skachila, can be referred to the mixture of blues and jazz. The One More song, written by the guitarist Stanislav Karpov, most of all reminds rock composition. During the repetition, they have enough time for arguing, communicating, and also for creating something new and unusual. All Square players have a musical education, but it seems strange that they haven't defined with their direction yet. Perhaps these are their first steps, and later the genre will find them itself.
All of them are different, and their compositions are not alike. Who knows, maybe soon we'll hear the new genre of music, the genre of the All Square.
Alexandra Revina, Vitaly Surtsov, AUCA TV.
This is Gulia Karimova with all the top news for today. Pavel Konovalov is presenting his special report for the AUCA TV. Don't miss it, watch it right now.
A group of 20 EUCA students visited Kumtor Gold Company, the second biggest foreign company operating in Kyrgyz Republic. The trip was organized by the University Career Center on the third day of spring break, because Kumtor provides jobs for more than 1,700 people. Kumtor Gold Company is a branch of Canadian Centerra Gold Mining and Exploration Company, which has been operating in Kyrgyzstan since 1996. Kumtor is located about 350 kilometers southeast of capital Bishkek, in the Tian Shan Mountains at the 4,000 meters above sea level. The company's annual contribution to the state budget is nearly 10% of country's GDP, and 82% of its staff members are Kyrgyz nationals, including EUCA graduates. The first stop was made at the central open pit, massive, 1 kilometer deep ore site. Students have met with the site engineers who were there to answer the questions about the ore processing, site work and other interesting facts, such as Kumtor open pit is the only place in Kyrgyzstan with the left side trafficking rules. It is due to the safety measures, which were designed especially for the ore carrier trucks. The Caterpillar trucks, which operating at the Kumtor, are 10 meters in height and can carry up to 150 metric tons of ore at a time. Its driver's cabin placed at the left side of the truck front, and due to its overall impressive dimensions, drivers can only clearly observe one side of the road, and which can be dangerous at the open pit. Guests then were brought to the ore processing facilities, where engineers have shown and briefly explained the gold production technology. Students were shown how ore becomes the final product and turns into a bullion. This is a quite long process, since 1 metric ton of the ore brings about only 2 grams of pure gold, and on 2007, company produced more than 9 tons of gold. Work at Kumtor never stops, site operating in 2 12-hour shifts. The number of employees have a 14-day work schedule, during which they remain at the site at all times. Students visited the personal living facilities to see what their off-working living surroundings look like. One room with TV set is occupied by 2 people who work at the different shifts, so they barely see each other because when one returning from the day shift, the other is on his way for the night shift. The site has its movie theater, gym, and room to hang out with a billiard and small shop. Kumtor applies the 100% dry law policy at the site at all time, because consumption of alcohol or any other psychoactive substances can be dangerous at such altitude.
Да, я до визита в Кумтор, я представляла, что это большая операция, это большое предприятие, это большие инвестиции. Но на самом деле я не могла представить реальный масштаб всего этого проекта.
Last stop before the dinner was at the administrative building and tour to its offices and services. Meeting with the human resource officers featured the presentation on company's staff policies and benefits system. Although majority of the company's employees body are the technicians and engineers of various kinds, however, the number of job opportunities is available for the liberal arts degree holders, such as company employs the IT, financial and media relations specialists.
Добро пожаловать, пожалуйста, пишите резюме, будем приглашать на собеседование. Ну, обычно собеседование у нас проходит вручную в офисе. У вас есть шанс.
Pavel Konovalov, Vitaly Sirtsov, especially for EUCA TV.